Are you the mother that sent me a message telling me that your kid ordered a salad for the first time ever? After not liking anything for 8 years, you sent me a picture of your kid eating a salad. You're welcome. Hey, hello, everybody, and welcome to the weekly Releasing Negative Emotions show. And I'm here every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Today, we're on episode number 239. And guess what? We're going to help your teenagers and children. That's the bracket of age we're looking for. You're the parent, you're the guardian. We can help them with, food problems. John's got a big list. We're going to cover that today. So my name is Michael Loche, and some of you might know me from the author of these books. And I'm an emotion code practitioner with the Emotion Code, Dr. Bradley's book. And I'm here every Saturday with John. Good morning, John.
Good morning. My name is John Inverarity, certified emotion code and body code practitioner. And big part of my practice is helping kids, teens, overcoming, social anxiety, confidence building, stress management. This is a series this month. So if you have, a child, teen that you think could benefit, volunteer. We will be looking for 2 volunteers today. Yeah. And hey, if you're watching live, say hello. We always love to know who's with us and where you're watching from.
Yes. Yes, we're on episode number 239, and this month's theme is working with your children. And, John and I, so let's do a little bit of math. 239 episodes. We probably work with 2 people on at least 90%. So we're up to like 450 people that we've been helping. And every week we have different themes and different people and what we're working on. And the purpose of this show is to show you all the things that are possible that we can help you with over a Zoom call. Listen, it's the quickest and easiest walk-in clinic you'll ever not walk into. I live in Victoria. I know most of you don't. We work with people all over the world virtually. That's why it's called distance healing, Captain Obvious, because it's done at a distance. So if you're interested in seeing all the different things we are able to do, be sure to check out the website. I'm just going to show that to you real quickly. Also, every Friday night, we send an email telling you what the topic is. So you might want to say, hey, I want to be reminded. And then about 30 or 40 minutes before today's episode, we send the email again, say, hey, here's the link. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on LinkedIn. And you can join us on any of those platforms. Go to releasingnegativeemotions.com/live. Give us your email address and we'll help you out every Saturday so you can be here on time, get in the queue if you are interested in the subject. Okay, John, let's say hello to some of our friends watching today, please.
Yeah, if you are watching live, say hello. Facebook user, okay, yeah, Sylvia Bellini is here, is saying, hello, greetings from a very sunny London, had my tea, so all is well.
All is well. Natasha, Paula, Samuel, good morning, good afternoon to you.
Yeah. And then from Parksville, that would be Permelia Parham. Good morning, bros. Watching from a sunny Parksville, beautiful Vancouver Island.
That's right. Nice. Good morning. And we have another friend out in the Facebook group as well. Hey, we want to hear from you. Again, we worked with over 400 people. So let us know. Let our friends know that are watching something that we helped you with in the past. And then, John, tell our viewers what we're looking for today. What are the parameters today so we can help their children's routine? Go ahead, please.
Right, today, so we'll be watching live, so that would be number 1. And give us a little bit of context, what your child is, experience, feeling, and their age as well. And we will go from there. So ideally, it would be like age of consent for, adult would be, around that 17.
Living at home, still supporting them. You're the guardian parent.
Yeah, or 18 even. So, and just some concerns. And that's it, really simple. And we'll take it from there.
Good stuff. And Annie, I'm seeing your request here. It sounds like he doesn't live at home. That's part of the criteria. So again, a children or teen living at home, you're supporting them, and we could help them. Or if you can get their consent to say, yes, he can email you and say yes or whatever, then that would help as well. Okay. Let's see. Hello from sunny Texas. Olga's with us. Hello, Olga. Welcome. Good. So John and I are going to talk about the emotion code process. Some of you might be new to us. Welcome, and we love having you here. Again, we're on episode number. Oh, I lost it there.
239, I think.
There we go. Yeah, 239, and we want to help you out today. And what we do is John and I, we have real short. I've got 30 seconds in an elevator. Do you know how you hear about people talk about having stress and they're carrying stress on their shoulders? Well, it's not stress at all, but it is an emotion. It's the size of a baseball, and I can identify it and delete it for you within minutes. Imagine that. I don't know if I ever shared this story, John, about when I was in Peru. So I'm in Peru and I'm in the lobby of the hotel, and this guy comes limping in, and he was well protected, right? It's like people weren't letting people around him, and he was limping a little bit. Well, you don't have to ask me twice when I see a limp, right?
Right.
And I stood out, I was dressed up, and I was waiting to be picked up to go to be seminar. So I had a suit on and everything, and so he noticed me and I noticed him, and I was the only Caucasian person in the whole area, so I stood out, and not to mention my size. And
right.
said, who are you? And then everybody stops, and I said, and right across the street was a massive poster of the seminar, and there was 4 speakers, and he was asking me in Portuguese, and I pointed to the picture. Well, wasn't he interested about that because I was on the big poster?
Right.
I did an emotion code session with him in the lobby in front of tons of people. This was before everybody filmed everything. And he walked away without a limp, and he was a famous soccer player. And that's all I know about the story. Yeah, that's why he had all these people. I think they were taking him back to his hotel room. And I went, and then I left. It was like, what did I just do? I really impressed myself too, because he was limping hard. Anyway, it's called emotion code, and John and I have the ability to identify one of these. These are unprocessed negative. What does that mean, John? And talk a little bit about these for our new friends.
So that's the chart. That's the emotion code chart. So there's 60 different emotions on that chart, and those emotions can become trapped, and we call that a trapped emotion. And it's about the size of your fist, and it's a little ball of energy, and it's stuck in your body somewhere, and it affects us in multiple ways. Mentally, can create that, anxiousness, uneasiness, nerviness, depression, feeling overwhelmed all the time, difficulty coping with stress. And physically, so, like hip pain can cause us to limp. So it lodges in our body. Prevents us from feeling.
With big balls of, it's like, that's why you can't move your neck. John and I identify what it is, delete it for you, and this happens. Oh, yeah, I know. You got to have the experience to know what that's like. So John and I do that, and John, the word that we use to describe the process for them, I'm looking for my cards. Here they are. It's a P word.
Yeah, so it's called a proxy connection. So we're practitioners, and we'll act as a proxy on your behalf, or in this case, it's your kid's behalf, right? So we set our energy aside, and we're muscle testing for you. And yeah, we're muscle testing. Sometimes it looks like this, and we're asking yes or no questions. So is there trapped emotion associated with this, this aches and pains or this anxiousness? And we'll get a yes or no response. Yes. Okay. So then we narrow it down, find it on the chart. Is it in column A? Is it in column B? And we'll get into the demo. We'll show you, how it works. And, for the 239th time, we'll demonstrate it. And then we use a magnet, and we swipe the magnet over the governing meridian. Looks like just like this.
And kind of magnet.
And for the whole process, surfaces that little ball of energy, and the magnet clears it out through the whole energy meridian system. It's gone. And then your body can go in, start repairing the tissue, start healing. You feel lighter. You may express, more feelings of happiness around other people. Relationships improve. Yeah.
John, I think I'm loving Olga's question. Have you worked on twins before? I have the most interesting stories about twins ever. They're the most fascinating, and I'm going to tell a quick one, and you can prompt yourself to think of one as well, and the answer is yes, Olga, and let us know if we can help you with that today. So one time I'm working with a mother that she had 8-year-old twin boys, and they didn't like each other. They just didn't like each other. They despised each other, like really rude to each other. And parents they were just so angry with each other. Well, guess what? They had a heart wall. And guess where it happened? In the womb. So imagine the two babies, one of them kicks the other one, you know where, or you know what, or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was it was a heart wall of anger and resentment. And they weren't even born yet, but they had these real emotions. And so I did the emotion code session. The kids were in the background. I was working with the mother, and I went to each child, what was their heart wall, and all their heart walls happened when they were in the mother's womb, because they're in each other's space, right? So you can imagine one of them's getting the other one. So the mother, after that, so the mom sends me a message probably about an hour later, and she said one of the twins was trying to play the guitar, and the other twin stood behind him, put his arm around and show him how to touch the keys. And she said that was the first time they ever touched outside of the womb. The first time they could ever support each other. And she said they didn't notice it, but she and my spouse were going, what? Wow. We love twins. We love helping with twins. John, you got a twin story?
I do not have a twin story, but I've seen that with, like children and their parents, right? Children fighting with their parents, and clear some emotions. The child will get up from whatever they're doing, go sit on their, mommy's lap or whatever it is. Yeah. But twins, nothing comes to mind right now.
Yes. Well, good. Annie, listen, Annie, if you can talk to your son when he comes home next week, tell him he doesn't need to do anything. You get in touch with me, and I will give you a heart wall session to support you, to support him. And that would be the fairest way. I'm going to offer to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some other friends. So Olga, let us know if we can help. We've got Kat is in the house today. Awesome bros. Let's see.
Kat.
Well, greetings from.
I can't see that.
Oh, that's far. I'm not.
Midnight.
Malaysia. Is that Malaysia flag? I think so.
It's really small. I can't see it.
Yes.
Even if I did, I don't think I'd know.
I do. I know Malaysia flag. I love it.
To be quite honest. Yeah. Nate's here from YouTube, says, good morning, guys. Pixology Studios.
Good morning, Nate. Hey, we're looking to help somebody's children today, children or kids. Get in the queue. Let us know. We are ready to demonstrate for you the emotion code. And today's goal is to show you that, we can help you with your children. Now, maybe some examples, John. Maybe your child gets really often angry and you don't know why. Or maybe your child is a bully. Or maybe they hate vegetables, or maybe they're still peeing their pants. I think I whispered the wrong word.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not a swearer.
You can.
I don't like people swearing around me either. So.
No, okay.
What else, John? I know you're. What are some other things you help Benny with, your own son?
Sleep. So he was not a very good sleeper. That took a lot of sessions, though. So it wasn't like a quickie, 4-minute session. It was a lot of sessions. But he was up every 45 minutes when he, joined us here. Yeah. And now he sleeps through the night. And his other friends, his age, they were better sleepers. They might sleep for 2 hours or 4 hours at a time when they're, infants in their infancy. And they're still waking up. So he's 3 now, and they're still waking up once or twice a night. But our little Benny, he's down and he sleeps for 12 hours straight. So it really showed it worked, and everyone's much happier now. Yeah.
Well, very good. Sleep could be a challenge. John, is one of us frozen? No, we're both there. Hey, our friend Kat, she's in the LA area. She's saying, I'd love to volunteer. I released my daughter's negative emotions from volleyball teammates, and I know her daughter lives with Kat, so that's the criteria. Kat's a loyal watcher, and I'm going to work with Kat today. John's looking for a volunteer, and I'd be remiss if I didn't show Kat's other comment. She's a famous swimsuit designer, so it's not a swimsuit, but we're going to take her word for this. Michael's wearing Perry Color of the year.
Color of the year. Nice. How did you know?
How did she know? Oh, she would know if it's
Well,
color.
she would know. Yeah. Did you know that it was color of the year?
No,
Just
but I did know that I don't wear black or white.
Okay.
That I know. So everything else is okay. Okay, enough about me. Kat,
Name and age?
so what we're demonstrating today is that I want to be able to work via Kat's permission, the mom of the daughter. And here is the challenges on the screen there. So you'll hear my languaging. It's almost like I'm dialing into Kat's daughters. Like, remember the days of AOL, I was like, that's kind of what's happening vibrationally. So this is a yes answer, that's a no. So am I Michael? Yes. Am I hydrated enough? Yes. Do I need more water? No. Am I good to go? So I'm just scanning here. I'm with Kat. I do know her daughter, so I'm scanning to connect with her daughter. I have the mother's permission. I'm scanning for Kat's daughter. There we go. Am I Michael? Am I Kat? Am I the dad? Am I the daughter? Am I the son? Am I the daughter? Okay, good. So good. So now I'm connected. That's a yes. So here's the problem. So do I have some negative heart walls or some negative emotions from my volleyball teammates and tournaments or anything in general? Do I have a heart wall with this group, my teammates? Yes, I do have a heart wall. How many? Over 1, yes. Over 2, yes. Over 3, no. Under 3, is it 3? So out of that whole chart, I got to find them using muscle testing. Okay, I found the first one. The first one is rejection. So John, explain what I'm finding now. Just delete that. Deleting this heart wall of rejection.
So at some point feeling rejected, likely by teammates. That's how it's being triggered, rejection by teammates and the heart wall. So heart wall is a big relationship block, kind of an energy.
Discouragement.
Having that rejection, that'll be that's how she's feeling, right? Like maybe she doesn't fit in, something like that. And so that'll be a great one to clear for her.
Yeah. So a heart wall of discouragement, a heart wall of failure, and a heart wall of rejection. So unknowingly, the pureness of her heart, this isn't her or I, but this is our vibe. The pureness of her heart was contaminated with these old unprocessed emotions from a previous event, likely with teammates. So unknowingly, her vibe includes these emotions, rejection, hello. And guess what her teammates are doing? They're only matching it. They don't mean to. They're obediently matching the vibration that she's sending about them. Kat, what a gift to give your daughter. Yes. Are there any more trapped emotions of any kind that are causing me to attract any negativity around teammates or tournaments or general or anything? Do I have a heart wall with the world? Let's see if she has a heart wall. How many? Under 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. Is it rejection, sadness, sorrow? Deleting this heart wall of rejection. Deleting this heart wall of sadness. Deleting this heart wall of sorrow. Now, do I have a heart wall with the world? No. Am I done? Yes. Okay, I'm just going to disconnect. Okay, so heart wall with the world meant, again, the pureness of her heart had part of a vibration of rejection and sadness and sorrow. And of course, unknowingly, she would be attracting more things that had that vibration. So today, what John and I can do is go into your vibration and delete the negative emotions that are causing you to send them, which are causing you to attract more of them. We break the cycle.
Yeah, this works well for kids and athletics as well. Like it is big. I've worked with a figure skater a while back who was really, really good in practice and would just, nail everything, land everything. But when it came to competition time, the anxiety was just triggered, and she would fall and just, had no confidence, right? So we did a couple sessions, and it was amazing. It was like overnight, or like the next week, she went and she won her next tournament, or next competition, I should say. It wasn't a tournament, figure skating. Wow. And yeah, she won it. She got first place. It was like the first time in her life that she, obviously won it, and it was just absolutely amazing. And yeah, it helped a lot of kids. Yeah, soccer. You talked about athletics before, that professional soccer player, famous soccer player, right? So, he's works with injuries and long-term injuries with athletes, and kids with athletics as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I've also helped some kids with studying, like resistant to school, like learning, and what's causing them just to submit to it. It's like, you know what? I'm going to have to go to school for many years, just get my head into it. And the common emotion there is dread. I always laugh when it comes up.
Yeah. Or like test time, like exams, kind of like anxiety around that time, I've helped people with before as well.
Yeah, exactly. Studying, exams, being tested.
Yeah. Or clarity on, what they want to do with their lives, right? There's a lot of pressure when you get into the teens of, graduation and what are you going to do? What university courses are you going to pick? That kind of a thing. I've helped kids with that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just real quickly, I want to do a shout out. There's Kat thinking, hey, you guys are amazing. Thank you, Kat. Hey, real quickly, if you are an emotion code practitioner and you want to become more fast, more effective, and more efficient, I can help you do that. I have a course. It's a video course. It's 100 times faster, meaning you can identify emotions 100 times faster. You still need to know their name. You still need to delete them. That was the easy breezy part. Oh, boo-hoo, I got to delete an emotion. That's the easy part. Finding them all is, I can help you do that. Check out the link to that course. John, for people that are thinking, you know what, I would like some help with my kids and I want to do it privately, one-on-one, tell our friends what that's like and I'll put your website address out in the chat. So tell people what that experience is, the start from going to the website to picking something.
Yeah, start with the website. So you can find Michael at michaellozier.com and I'm at aliveandpeer.com. Our websites are both in the comments here. And we have online scheduling. So you just click on the button to book a session and a calendar will pop up, pick a day that works, a time that works, and it links up to payment. And we can connect on video like this or Zoom. We can send you a Zoom link or you could give us a phone call if you didn't want to do it over Zoom. And it's just simple as that. We do recommend that you send us a list of concerns before we meet live. That way we're clear and we know what we're working on before the session. And we're not.
List is nice.
Yeah.
I like a bulleted list.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Yeah. It's, send, like half a dozen things or something like that. That could get us get us started anyways.
Yeah.
And, so we're here to help you and your kids.
Yeah. Hey, well, I got something else for our practitioner friends. Hey, practitioner friends, have you helped people reduce or eliminate drink or food items? It's really easy breezy and you'll be their best friend forever. You will be their BFF forever when you can help somebody delete Coke or Pepsi or pizza or bread or jujubes or licorice or $7 coffee from Starbucks. I got a free course on how you can do that. You can go to michaellozier.com/delete. I've helped 700 people. My logbook is in the other room. Delete food or drink items. 700 people. I'm still getting emails. Our friend Elaine John recently was at a Clubhouse event. She said 2018 she gave up diet. 2018. Did we?
Yeah.
In 2018.
Yeah, it was like episode within the first 10 episodes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and we were nicknaming people. She was called Elaine Diet Coke.
Yeah,
Lorraine Licorice, and so we had a lot of fun. And then we helped people delete so many foods. We stopped naming them. So we're glad that you're here, everybody. John, we'll be back the next 2 weeks. We are working with children again. We'd love to hear from the folks that we helped out today. And come back next week. Olga, if you have some twins and you want to bring something back for us to work on next week, we'd love to hear from you. And that is it for today, John. Look at that, 9:24. Let me take this off the screen there. If you have a question for John or I, you can leave it in the comments, and we will be able to get back to that. I think that's it, John.
Yeah, I think we did it.
Yeah, we did it. We found out. You found out that we can help with your kids. We'll get an update from Kat next week via her daughter's success about getting back out and connecting with her teammates. John, we'll see you next Saturday here, 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 Eastern. And again, if you want to be notified, so you're thinking, hey, what time is it again? And how do I watch it on YouTube? And how do I watch it on different places? You can go to releasingnegativeemotions.com/live. I think it's going to show up at the bottom. And that'll be it for us, John.
Have a great week, everyone.
Okay, let's say goodbye.